Hello everybody. So this is my tour of Boston College's, what we're calling this?
Engineering, Manufacturing and Technology Centre, so EMAT Centre.
Brilliant, perfect. And I've had a good look round. I came, a week or two ago now. I sort of snuck in, had a look around, was very impressed with what was here, posted a video up, and I was invited to come and have a proper tour, explain about what's going on in the building and all the other facilities around the college, which is involved all the engineering stuff, automotive and motorsport now. So we'll crack on with a couple of questions, and hopefully you'll like the answers. So can you just tell me about yourself and what your role is at the college, please?
Certainly can. So my name is Ben Webb. I'm the curriculum leader and I look after engineering, automotive technologies and motorsport, which is around 300 learners across the three departments. My background is actually sport, so that's where I studied here as a learner a long time ago, and then I moved into teaching and also then moved into the role of quality. So I worked with our teachers and supported our lecturers on lesson observations, development, basically like a coaching and mentoring role for lecturing staff. And then a few years ago moved into curriculum management. I've managed a few different departments and then into this current role.
Wicked, yeah, really good. It's nice to see people from an industry working in education these days. So yeah, that's really good. So this facility we're stood inside of now, and I'll cut some film into this as we go. Why did Boston decide to, endeavour into this?
Well, I think it was quite clear that engineering was a national priority. There was grant money available through the LEP and other means to see this investment. It's been crying out for an engineering hub, and we wanted this to be sort of almost like Lincolnshire's hub for engineering, manufacturing and technology. So it's been a long time dream to get this operational, and then when we finally moved in November 19, we obviously were then hit with COVID, and we had a long period of time where we weren't in here anywhere near as much as we'd like to be. But we're now at a point where we've hit this academic year fully face-to-face delivery. So we don't deliver online. We're here in face-to-face delivery the whole time. Which has been really great to see the staff here and the learners here, doing what we want to be doing, educating the next generation of engineers ultimately. But yeah, there was a demand here in the sector and in the area, undoubtedly, and that's why this venture's been pushed through.
So you just touched on having the staff and things for this this project. How are you guys finding the challenge of staffing at the moment? I know it's a problem for most educational people around the country these days. So
yeah, it's certainly not been easy, Jamie. There's no concern, there's no worry there. It's not been an easy ride by a long shot. This year we've had a full cohort of staff, so 6 full-time lecturers with us this academic year in engineering and motorsport, which has been fantastic. We always have movement. It does happen as people come from industry, they come into education, and sometimes it works out for them, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes they're just not used to that transition to the role. The salaries, it's fair to say, don't often reflect what someone could earn in industry, but a lot of people come to education because they see it as an opportunity to pass on that next level of knowledge and impart their own experience. So the staffing, I think, will always be a challenge. We work really hard here at Boston to make sure that we are recruiting the next generation. We look to our youngsters coming through our education degree courses, like our HNCs, our HNDs, to make sure that are there potential candidates in there for apprenticeships, technicians, lecturers, instructors. So we're always looking at an internal pool, and obviously we're always on the lookout for future people that may want to come and join the workforce here. So it's not been easy. It's been one that you have to keep your finger on the pulse of the whole time, and also to have a bit of a strategy in place and look forward and not just be a reactive, to someone moving on. You've got to be looking at what skill set you're missing within the department and how do you factor that in the future.
It's that proactive, not reactive thing all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
With that in mind, we've obviously discussed this on the tour, but the engaging with the local employers is obviously key to filling in any gaps with the skills, not just of students, but staffing and things like that.
The employer side of things is huge. I mean, it's easy to say that, but it really is fundamental to what the EMAP building has been. You know, we've set very specific outputs and targets actually about engaging with the community and that's not just about ticking boxes. That's about making sure we are making those interactions with employers. You know,
you said you had
we've had over 100 employer encounters this academic year
really
with different things, including our engineering industry day. Which saw 15, 16 engineering companies just on that one day, which was like a showcase event. But just things like today, meeting yourself and going through, touring and showing. There was another guy this morning, so you're the second of today that I've even just walked around the building and had that conversation about what we're doing.
You get
here.
more work done, don't you?
Yeah, I know. It's a balancing act. It's very much about making sure we're not just engaging, we're listening to the employers. We're taking on their feedback, and as such, then making changes. We've made a lot of changes to our provision here, and what we're doing to make sure.
That's going to be one of my next questions. Is as a fallout from the engagement you've had with employers.
Yeah.
Is there something you can point out that has a change you've made, or certain equipment you've bought, or
I think the thing that was just absolutely apparent to us is the feedback from employers was they need more hands-on skills. There's not enough people coming through into the industry at the younger generations with the hands-on skills and the understanding of those basic engineering principles, be that bench fitting, turning, milling, what have you. Those fundamental skills. So we made sure our level 2 is packed full of practical. We've also now moved to a different level 3 course, which again is far more practical. We still offer a BTEC theoretical, more university-based route, but we've coupled that with a level 3, which is far more practical, more linked to employment, more linked to apprenticeship when they complete that course. So we've made a big change in terms of our curriculum offer to make sure that when learners leave here, they can leave with a full level 2, level 3, and have a real good practical experience and be comfortable to how to operate the machinery in this building.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, everybody thought it'd all be, the classic, it'll all be computers by then and stuff, and these skills would not be required anymore. But I see it more and more, certainly in my business and my customers' businesses, that actually these skills are more important than ever. Okay, maybe the equipment we're using has changed slightly. We're not using mechanical micrometers anymore. We're using digital ones, but still the core skills are still the same, aren't they?
The principles are there, the fundamentals are there, and ultimately we want our learners to be able to do these things because that's what's being asked for. They want that hands-on skill set.
Cool. Yeah. Well, it's all brilliant stuff. I like exactly what I'm hearing. Just to kind of finish off, can you do us a quick rundown maybe of some of the courses that you guys are offering here? Just so students know what's available.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a host of courses here within the department. At Motorsport we have levels 1, 2 and 3. At Automotive Technologies there is also courses levels 1, 2 and 3. In engineering, we have a level 2 City and Guilds course, which is a full 1-year course, which is highly practical, about 65-70% practical, so based in this workshop. At level 3, we have 2 routes. We have a BTEC, slightly more theoretical route, where it's more aimed at a university learner, sort of that's where they're thinking they're going to be heading. And then we have the other level 3 route, which is far more practical, linked to employability, hands-on skills, and linked maybe to an apprenticeship as their next step and exit pathway. And then we offer level 4 and level 5, which is obviously again our sort of first and second year university route, which carries on that journey for those learners that are wanting to carry on their education through the higher levels. And we're currently working on a full degree offer, which, all being well, will be ready around the September 23 mark, so 18 months or so away, ready for a launch. So you'll be able to come and study a full engineering degree with us.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's really good to hear. So just to finish off, when does the academic year start for anyone that might be interested?
Yeah, so academic year for us runs September all the way through to the end of June. Apprenticeships, we have different intakes, but one of the things that about the centre's great is, you know, we have a lot of learners here, but we also work with a lot of companies, so we're not shut, you know, during the summer months like some education providers are. We're still open.
Yeah.
We're running
You
commercial
you email
courses.
in May and it says call back in September.
Yeah, no, there's none of that. So we'll have summer courses on, we have evening courses on.
Yeah.
I've got one evening course running every Tuesday night at the minute, which is just upskilling on lathes and bench fitting techniques.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
We have short courses in pneumatics and hydraulics, in programming logic controllers, so PLCs. And even through the summer, you know, we're very responsive to the demand. So, you know, you might come to us and say, you know, I've got 5 staff that want to do a particular course. We'll put a one-day workshop on for them. And we're pretty much open 12 months of the year. That's you know, we're gone are the days of this sort of September to June model of education.
Yeah.
We're different here.
Okay, great. And just for those people that might want to get in touch, what's the best way? Just through the website?
Yeah,
or
through
is
the
it
website and go straight to it. Yeah, we
ask for a particular person or
well,
anything? Or?
there's the information desk. So the information desk fields all our responses and results. Obviously, you're very welcome that anybody watching this wants to come and touch base with us. Please do as Jamie's done. Reach out to us on Boston College or on LinkedIn. My name's Ben Webb, and we can organise a visit of the centre and a little look round by any means at all. Happy to accommodate. You know, that's what we're here for. At the end of the day, we want to see how we can help young people with their education, but also employers with any of the challenges that they're facing.
Great stuff. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Painless.
There you go. Can I have you?